Hi folks, thanks for tuning in. I got steak on my mind, ribeye steak, and I just talked to you recently about how to select a good steak, and today I want to talk to you about how to get the most out of that steak, to tenderize that steak, to get your optimum tenderness and flavor out of it. Now folks, something that I learned, and that first time I ever witnessed a guy do this, I thought was really a little peculiar, and I wasn't sold on it right off. But after I did it, then I became pretty well sold on it. It works, okay? And I've tried a lot of things. But what you want to do is use salt to tenderize that steak. Now I'm going to give you a couple of key points here. You use a coarse salt. Do not use table salt, and set your maximum time that you're going to leave the steak coated in salt at about 20 minutes. 15 to 20 minutes, depending on the thickness. A thicker steak can go to around 20 minutes. A thinner steak, you're probably going to want to stop at around 15. Right in that time frame, okay? And then you can work off of those numbers as you decide what you like and works best for you. You may want to decrease that time or increase it, depending on what suits you. Alright folks, but what you do is you take your steak, coat your steak in coarse salt, and I mean coat it heavy. Alright, I mean mound it up where you don't even really see that steak anymore. Alright, just think of it like that. You want it heavy. Alright, then set it over there to the side for 15 to 20 minutes, and after the 15 to 20 minutes is up, then you want to take that steak, brush all that salt you can get off of it, brush it off, and then rinse it really good under some cool water to get any residual salt off of there. Alright? Then take your steak and season it pretty well as normal. The only exception that I will tell you there is that if you typically are using a seasoning, or you typically salt your steak rather heavily, you may want to cut back just a little bit, because you will have a little bit of absorption of salt from that tenderizing process. It won't be as much as you think, but you will have some. So keep that in mind. And then go on and cook that thing how you normally would, folks. And just try it and see if you like it. You may be surprised what a good job it does getting you a little more tenderness out of that beef. I appreciate you folks, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Alright, have a great one. Howdy folks, here with you today, and I appreciate you tuning in. I've got a couple of real pretty certified Angus beef steaks here, and I'm going to show you a little trick to help get the best out of those steaks, or any beef. Now I know you think I've lost my mind, probably some of you, but before you come to that conclusion, I want you to try it yourself. Just keep in mind 20 minutes as your maximum, okay, as a general rule of thumb, and you may want to start with 15, okay, and make sure that after the 15 minutes is up, you brush as much of that salt off as you can, then you rinse them really good under some cool water, okay, to get that residual salt off the outside of them. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this steak to start off with, get one more look at her there folks, and we're going to just sprinkle her up real good. And we're just going to do like this. Now, I know this is a lot of salt, but folks, I don't know about y'all, but where y'all are at, but hey, fortunately salt's still one of our cheaper things, thankfully. So, I know, I'm covering it up with salt. Sure am. Sure am, folks. Now, we got that one side covered really good. Now I'm going to flip her over, okay? Now I'm going to sprinkle this other side up real good and heavy, okay? I want that thing completely covered, all right? Top and bottom, both of that steak. Both sides just completely covered. All right? All right. Now we're going to take the other one. We're going to do the same thing did. Man, I don't know which one of those steaks is prettier. They both are pretty. Oh, it's going to be a good time tonight around here. We're going to eat some good old steak. You know, it's crazy. They're out of a lot of things at the store, but they still got some steaks, at least around here. And of course, ground beef locally, that's going up in price. Steaks we're still holding steady. You know, our chicken and pork still pretty steady. But let's mark the time, folks. I got 2:26 here. I'm gonna let these things set for, well, 2:36, 2:40, we're gonna say 2:45. All right. And then I'm gonna rinse them real good, and I'm gonna season them, and I'm gonna set them aside for just a little while while I get ready to get out there and cook those things.